Hi, I'm Jamie Schmale, Member of Parliament for Haliburton, Kawartha Lakes, Brock. This cover-up budget should surprise no one. The Liberals' plan is simple. Spend $41 billion in new money to distract from the SNC-Lavalin corruption scandal. Canadians wanted three things: balancing the budget, tax relief, and bolstering competitiveness. Canadians got none of that. The Prime Minister promised that the budget would balance itself in 2019. Instead, he is shattering that promise by another $20 billion deficit this fiscal year, borrowing money to distract from his own corruption before the election, which he will happily pay for with your money through taxes after the election. Nearly half of all Canadians are within $200 a month of not being able to pay their bills and service their debt. Canadians want tax relief. On housing, this Liberal government has pushed the dream of home ownership further away by making it harder to save for a down payment. In reality, if the Liberals were truly serious about helping Canadian families get into the housing market, they wouldn't have saddled 80% of middle-income Canadians with higher taxes. The residents of Haliburton, Kawartha Lakes, Brock need accessible and reliable internet coverage today, not in 2030. Since 2015, the Liberal government has promised to increase rural internet connectivity. However, despite a plan ready to go, no money has been put into Eastern Ontario. Residents of our region need this now, not 7 to 11 years from now. Why wait into an election year? The project could be well underway had they took action 2 years ago. We know how many promises the Prime Minister has failed to keep from the 2015 campaign, and I have little doubt he will not keep this one either. I, along with my colleagues in Eastern Ontario, have been campaigning relentlessly to increase rural internet access, and I will hold this government's feet to the fire on this promise. There is no excuse for further inaction. In terms of transportation, there is no Via Rail commitment for our region. As you know, there's been a plan to add a Quebec City to Peterborough to Toronto relief line for well over a decade now. Had Justin Trudeau not delayed this project for 3 years, we could have been cutting the ribbon on the project this year. In the 3 years since Justin Trudeau was elected, the cost of living has soared, most of it directly from bad government policy. More than 80% of middle-income families are paying $800 in taxes every year since he was elected. His carbon tax officially takes effect in 2 weeks, increasing the cost of everything from groceries to gasoline to home heating. Budget 2019 must acknowledge that Canadians are being squeezed and offer some relief. Paying for the Prime Minister's mistakes will cost the residents of Haliburton, Kawartha Lakes, Brock more money down the road. And worse yet, it's going to cost our children because today's deficit spending means higher taxes or program cuts later.